Hey guys, ShadowFireXD here, and welcome to a new Plague Inc. episode. Today I'm taking a little break from the main diseases, and I'm doing some of these custom scenarios that some people have made. I've already found one after looking a little bit to see which one I think would be fun to play, so I decided to do this one, which is some sort of disease that comes out from the Chernobyl disaster in Russia. This big thing of text here. Basically, just a year after the Chernobyl disaster, a bunch of illegal expeditions happened. Something happened. They found an unknown lethal disease. I haven't really read a whole lot of that, but just from the little bit I read, this seems kind of interesting. So I decided to give this a quick shot. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with this disease. So let's see. Yes, I would like that. Yes, I would like genetic mimic. Yes, that would be nice. Extremophile and yes, bonus DNA when evolving. Alright, so this all looks good. So let's continue. Let's give it a shot on normal first, just to see how it is. And we'll stick with what the name gives it, red. Or with what the disease gives it first, red. Welcome to the Red scenario. Red is a terrifying pathogen quarantined in northern Greenland where it is kept under heavy lockdown so that it may never be unleashed upon the world. Here it remains dormant in its frozen prison with no chance of escape. June 13th, 1988. A year has passed now since the containment of the Chernobyl strain. It is widely hypothesized that lingering traces of the deadly bacteria may still lie in the Chernobyl wasteland, but no incidents have arose to suggest this is true. For now, the world is safe. Alright, so it looks like the only place we can start off is Greenland, so let's get started. Here we go, let's speed it up a little bit, see how things are going. And before things get too far into it, let's see what all this is. So, nothing in transmission. We have those three. Then we have this, was just awoken. With a little heat, you can activate the pestilence, releasing it from its dormitory. Tier 1 tree, minor symptoms unlocked by awoken. Tier 2, minor symptoms unlocked by genetic restoration. And Tier 3 tree, catastrophic symptoms unlocked by Pandora's box. Okay. So first we have to get this and then we'll get everything else. Alright. This seems very interesting. Very well thought out from what I can tell. I've messed around a little bit in the Plague Inc. Scenario thing, but I haven't actually made any disease. Wow, it costs 20 to evolve that. Wow. What do we have? Okay, so for now it looks like we only have one person infected, but anytime it goes up it automatically brings it down. Explosion in Greenland quarantine. A gas explosion occurred today in the Greenland quarantine. Dr. Kill, the leading researcher of Red studies at the facility, reports that no one was harmed to the incident. However, containment may have been breached due to the heat of the fire. Okay. So there's a little bit of heat apparently. Rider's band. Yeah, whatever. So we have enough. Let's get awoken. So from that we can get drug resistance. Red develops an elementary resistance to modern medicine. Genetic hardening. Red becomes harder to analyze in lab, decreasing future research speed. Adaptable 1. Red acquires some of its minor Red reacquires some of its minor abilities to adapt. Okay, so we have some stuff over here, and we have some things over here. Over 2. Vegetation. Red taints the cells of plants on contact. Human and animal contact with tainted plants spreads the disease. Mostly affects poor and rural countries. Zoonosis 1. Red can be carried by most animals. Infected animals pass on bacteria through saliva, urine, and feces. Mostly affects the urban countries. What do we have here? We have nausea. Okay. You know what, let's go ahead and get nausea. Let's see what we can do from here. Vomiting. The expulsion of infected materials through projectile vomiting increases the risk of infection. Coughing, chance of infection by spreading pathogen into surroundings, especially in high-density urban areas. Okay. So things seem a little interesting now that we're getting some of these. Let's get adaptable. Let's see what some of the things here are. Bloodburst. Bread causes a massive bloody reaction, so intense and violent that the host practically explodes, releasing the pathogen into the air. That does not sound nice. Tough cells. Red has thickened its cellular walls in response to harsh environments, making it slightly more resistant to weather than most weak diseases. Then we have DNA modifications. 1. Exposure to the cold of the containment has damaged Red's DNA. Repairs often result in the mutation of new traits. Okay. Let's get tough cells. From here we get cellular hardening. Pathogen becomes even tougher against harsh climates. So first, we need to go through all of Greenland, which, from playing Plague Inc., I know that starting out in Greenland is not the best idea. But still. Greenland lockdown. As a safeguard to prevent the spread of the Chernobyl strain, Greenland's ports have been shut down. We're not taking any chances, says Dr. Kill. Greenland shuts down seaports. Greenland has become the first country to try to limit the spread of Red by limiting access to in and out of the country. Time will tell if this will work. Okay, so somehow we have to get our pathogen, I guess, airborne and infect another country. Let's get coughing, sneezing. Fluid discharge through sneezing greatly increases infection rates. Here we can also get mild fever, increase in temperature, contagious, and dehydration. And pulmonary edema, potentially fatal heart abnormality, causes breakdown in the respiratory system, releasing pathogen into the air. Okay, and that's a little lethal, it looks like. Okay. New health guidelines for rich countries. Thank you, game. Thank you for making this harder on me. Totally want this. Absolutely, totally want this. Is there anything else I can get right quick? No, I don't want to get vomiting. Human temperament. Red becomes slightly more adjusted to humid countries, can also improve sea travel from country to country. Okay, so when did okay, I probably got that from getting adaptable. And what is this? Adaptable to amongst the pathogen's major adaptabilities, no man nor act of God can contain it. So basically this is like making the super plague. Yeah, let's get that. Festival of Love in Greenland. Everyone's kissing each other. They're like, it's Valentine's Day, because that's what it is right now. Valentine's Day. We're at least at the time of recording this. Everyone's like, oh, it's Valentine's Day. Let's all kiss. Let's all say we love each other. Blah blah blah. Let's spread this disease. Wait, what? What disease? Okay. Anything else? Let's see. Red becomes slightly more adjusted to the area. Yeah, let's get that. And let's get zoonosis. Zoonosis 2. Animals infected with red constantly secrete oils potent with the pathogen, greatly increases in effectivity, mostly affects urban countries. Red is adaptable. Red has several powerful abilities to adapt to the environment, and any entity that possesses a threat to it will unlock an adaptable one to escape Greenland. Already have. Monariodemia was automatically mutated. Okay, so yeah, I've already got that. I just got pulmonary edema. Immune suppression. Pathogens attract to lymph nodes, suppressing immune system and allowing significantly greater freedom of mutation can be lethal. Yeah, it is a little lethal. But hey, no pain, no gain. So I've pretty much got Greenland almost completely infected. We've got it about halfway infected now, a little over. New minor disease was spotted in Greenland. Okay, so now they're aware of my Chernobyl disease. Hopefully I haven't messed it up by not escaping Greenland in time. In escaped quarantine, researchers in Greenland have identified the new disease that has been circulating the Chernobyl strain. Dr. Kill and his peers struggle to understand how the plague escaped Greenland. Have I escaped Greenland? Well, I think so. Yeah, no, still in Greenland. Also, who would put a Dr. Kill in charge of a deadly disease? Seriously. Greenland starts work on cure. Yeah, Greenland, you done messed up. You definitely should start working on a cure. Also, quick question. How do you lock up a disease? Like, seriously, how do you, like, take a small little disease and contain it so that way it doesn't, like, get out? I mean, seriously, can someone explain that to me? I'm going because for some reason I can't think of anything that would actually work out. Or anything that can actually kind of, I guess, make sense to me. Yeah, let's see. We can only unlock the things from this by getting genetic restoration, wherever that is. Is there anything else over here that I should think about getting? Perhaps some of these, like, genetic hardening. I should also try and find a way off of Greenland. Although it doesn't appear to be I'm getting anywhere right now. I don't think I'm not sure if I have the ability to evolve. I do. Although I do kind of wonder what's over here. Part of me kind of wonders if it's the bird trait. If it is, then that would be kind of nice, but mild fever symptom mutated. In case now people have a mild fever. Which doesn't look like raise the lethality up too much. Let's also get vomiting, diarrhea, and sweating. Sweating, loss of blood through the loss of fluid through sweating also increases infection rates due to poor hygiene, more dangerous in cold countries. Diarrhea, pathogen active in digestive tract causing infection through feces and potentially lethal dehydration. Poor countries especially susceptible. For some reason I can't talk today. Not that I've been able to talk during these recordings at all. Common cold bonus. Red resembles the common cold. Doctors misdiagnose the infected, allowing red to remain undiscovered. Didn't they, like, just discover it? This game is a little odd. And this is taking quite a while to finish. Maybe I should speed it up a little more. I'm going at full speed because it does not look like they're working on a cure. Probably because I only have Greenland infected. And killing. Apparently I'm killing Greenland also. And they're still not doing anything about it. Is there anything else I should get, or think about getting? I wonder if I can get this by getting this also. Maybe. Who knows? Only one way to find out. How much was this? This was 16. That's gonna take a while to get, because I only have 7 right now. 9. So I need 7 more DNA points? Yeah, 7 DNA points. I didn't realize this game would take so long. If it ends up taking too long, I may not be able to do a second run of this game. But either I did something wrong, or for some reason it's not letting me get out of Greenland, which I'm pretty sure I did something wrong. Okay, 3 more. I mean, at this point I've pretty much made it like super infective almost. See, this is inflammation. Inflammation obstructs bodily processes. Swelling can obstruct breathing and be fatal. That is still 16, so that's a good sign. Okay, it looks like they've done a little bit of research on it, or cured it, done a little bit of, made a little bit of progress on the cure, even though it doesn't say 1%. You still see like a little blue bar right there. There we go. Okay, so no, I don't get whatever it was right there. So, I'll tell you guys what, I'm gonna do a quick restart of this. I'm just gonna see if I can, see if I actually, like, did something wrong. Okay, so I need to save up for 20 to get that. Then I need to get the adaptable thing. Then I need to try and get the sea thing, so that way I can hopefully escape Greenland. And that's my plan so far. So since things are kind of slow right now, I'll speed it up to max, the 3 fast forward arrow thing. Explosion Greenland quarantine. Almost there. 16 DNA, 0.17, 18, 19, 20. No, there we go. That is 5. There we go, and there we go. So now hopefully we shall escape Greenland via boat. Global warming, hot countries are getting hotter. So yeah, and we've got a few little disease spots right there. Greenland is on lockdown after as a safeguard to prevent the spread of the Chernobyl strain. Greenland posts have been shut down. We're not taking any chances. Dang it! No. No. Come on. This didn't happen. No. No, this shouldn't happen. There. Come on. Come on, Greenland. You can't you just let this one boat, like, with the disease on it, escape? Come on. Come on. This isn't fair. Let's just see what happens if I get that. Bloodburst. Ooh, Bloodburst was good. Okay, so Bloodburst is what I needed to escape the country. Which was Bloodburst causes a massive bodily reaction so intense and violent that the host practically explodes, releasing the pathogen into the air. Okay, so now I have Australia and Iraq. Okay, and I got this so it'll be more resistant to the weather there. Let's get coughing and nausea. And since we're at it, let's go ahead and get sneezing also. Now I need to save up for arid, so that way it'll spread faster in arid countries, which that was 10, so I need one more DNA point. There we go. So now I should be able to spread faster in Iraq. Yes. And Australia. Vomiting was mutated. Anything else I should think about getting? I should think about getting the common cold thing so that it'll be less likely to discover it. Here goes Greenland. Greenland is bye-bye, which is good. So that way it's not that much of a pain later on. Nothing else right now. It seems like it's about to get a lot slower. So, or game progress is going to be a little slow, so I'm going to speed it up, quickly get past this new minor disease is spreading. Yeah, they found out, they're like, oh, crap, it escaped. Gotta do something about it, boys. Still nothing. Anything over here I should look forward to getting? I should probably get genetic hardening. Or what's up there? Well, guess I'll have to find out later by doing a little bit of exploring. Red Awareness Day. Charities are holding Red Awareness Day to raise the profile of the disease and encourage development of a cure. Baltic states start work on a cure. Anything else I should get? What would help? Let's see. Iraq. You're just a hot country, you're a wealthy country. So that means that this one would help very much there. That's 10 DNA points, I have 7 right now. There we go. This now should spread faster in Australia. Greenland is totally gone. Aside from 7 people dead. That was probably from the explosion that happened not too long ago. Outside of the game, in IRL. In reality, it was like almost a year ago. Or in the game, it was a year ago. Don't see anything else right now. I may get vegetation. Sweating symptom mutated. Actually, no, I need to get genetic hardening and then drug resistance. Let's see, that was 15 and 13. Got Russia, Japan. Slow down a little bit. We also got, let's see, Japan, Baltic states. Yeah, I think that's it so far. Doesn't look like there are any new countries that have just been affected aside from what was that, Baltic states or the Ukraine. It was Middle East and the Balkan states. Okay, so now that we have enough, I'll get genetic hardening since they're already working on a cure and they're a lot further than I thought they were. Now we're spreading very quickly. I saw a little disease bubble. Let's get drug resistance, so that way it should be able to move faster in Australia. And a few other wealthy countries. Then let's think about vegetation for 14 DNA points. And then we just got to the Americas. And apparently Argentina. Okay, so let's get that, and then this. DNA splicing of red and plant cells allows red to spread through the growth of new plants, infecting entire ecosystems. Plants can lose some of their color. Nothing else there, nothing else there. So I need to start thinking about getting some new things like pulmonary edema. That should be very helpful in getting it airborne. Let's see. Anything else to do right now? No, right now it's just playing the waiting game. What about immune suppression? Pathogen, yeah, sure, let's get that. And then it's nothing else after that. We need to do something to unlock some of these tier 2 things like genetic restoration. Or, genetic restoration. Okay, I've been pronouncing that wrong. But where would that be? Oh, genetic restoration. Over time, red repairs damaged genes from its exposure to extreme cold of its containment. Original traits become available. New genes extended research time. New genes extend research time. Okay. So that's 26 DNA points. Hopefully it shouldn't take long to get that. Yeah, we're already at 21, 25, 27. And there we go. Now we get access to systematic infection. Pathogen affects multiple organs and tissue types, causing body-wide infections and spread fast and can be fatal. Hemophilia. Immune system produces inhibitors that destroy factor 8 is that? Yeah, factor A, preventing blood clotting, highly lethal if combined with symptoms that cause bleeding. I don't think I have anything that causes bleeding. And then we have seizures, random blackouts and fits reduce the patient's ability to function independently, can be fatal. Does I get anything new here? Nope. What about here? Nope. So that means that this one must be Pandora's box. Okay, so I think from what it said, any new traits we get will decrease future research speed. Then we have paralysis. Pathogen destroys motor neurons and cause paralysis, lowers infectivity, but is significantly harder to cure. Okay, so let's see. I think it's worth it. Then we have total brain death right here. It's definitely something I'm gonna wait a while before getting. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like pretty soon I'm gonna have to get this. Or is this what I'm thinking of? Exposure to cold has damages Red's DNA. Let's get this and see what it will give us. Or does that just increase mutation chances? That may be what it does. Red frequently mutates as it repairs its fractured DNA. Okay. Cellular hardening. Well, how much was that? 18. Okay, so I should definitely save up for that next. Doesn't look like there's any way to sort of fight off the cure, aside from getting things that'll slow it down. So it's 18, so I need 4 DNA points, 2 right now, 2 DNA points, and here we go. Disease type shift. The bacterial cells of Red completely mutate and rewrite their genetic code, taking on the properties of frugal cells. Wow, that is a lot of DNA points. What do you know? This UK is leading the global cure effort. This is good. Good. Now I have a somewhat constant supply of DNA points. Let's see. I don't have anything else right now that'll help spread infectivity. I'll have to see about getting vegetation too. Let's see, this helped in poor and rural countries. This was 24 DNA points. Actually, I need to see if I can do something to slow down the cure. 26. Fear slows the economy. I know that game. You tell me that a lot. Meningitis. When did I... Okay, so meningitis, acute inflammation of the protective membrane covering the brain and spinal cord, highly fatal. Okay. Seems very deadly. Here, let's get this. That way we should hopefully be able to get most of Africa and some other places. I should also get that, but I probably should have saved up for that. Because yeah, this looks like this is going to be a loss, or a losing round. Finland begins to break down. Cure for Red is complete. And unfortunately, as I said, it doesn't look like there's anything sort of bring down the cure research. I wonder what this actually does, because that is a lot of DNA points. I'm very curious as to what it is it actually does. Maybe I have to like do something to unlock that. Like maybe I have to buy something, and then it's like, oh, what do you know? You get a free disease shift type. I don't know. But, anyways, this video has gone on long enough. And we just lost. Red is to be eradicated. Well, if I ever play this disease again, I know somewhat of what to do. Defeat Red has been eradicated. And it was defeated in 972 days. Well, that's it for this video. So if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to this channel if you guys want to see more. If you guys have any suggestions on any other custom scenario creations that you guys want me to play, or perhaps one that you've made and you want me to check out, say something in the comment section down below and I'll make sure to try and check it out. In the meantime, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.